Attention messy TikTokers. Please follow on Rumble for more messy TikTok news. YouTube will remove this page for community guideline violations after one more strike. The link is in the description.
Everybody can do it. Let's get some conflict resolution in place. Let's get some rules in place. Let's get a mission in place. We didn't even go 20.
So I was wrong for saying that shit, certain people shouldn't have came in with closed minds of what they will do and what they won't do.
Slim, you was not wrong for saying it. You was wrong for the audience you choose to say it to. You should have came back to us.
I closed my whole down.
Bro, you can't write on TikTok and say certain people.
I closed my room down, know what I'm saying, to make sure that it wasn't for everybody. It was for my family that actually that saw the shit and wanted to hear it.
Slim, why you think I didn't go live? Why you think I didn't go live? I didn't go live because I just said to y'all, okay, so this how I look at it. Look, this how I look at it. I come to your house, I sit down with you, we break bread, right? I come up out your house from breaking bread with you. I go to the next person's house and I go back and talk all about your house. Man, that make me look sleazy. Yeah, I ain't said it out in public. I said it to the next person at their house. That makes me look sleazy. And that stuff hurt people's feelings. When people act like this, their feelings are hurt. You can receive it if you want to or not, Slim.
I feel you. I ain't gonna lie to you. My intention wasn't to hurt nobody's feelings. I just gave my opinions about certain things that I saw. I didn't drag anybody. I didn't drag anybody, you know what I'm saying, initially, feel me? When she kept on poking and talking about some Slim, who are you talking about? Well, you were one of the people that I saw had a closed mind.
You know what I mean? Your own subscribers telling you, you know what she talking about. Yo, you know what I'm saying, Slim. You sat there in that meeting the whole time. Thank you for doing that because you didn't have to. Your voice is valued. You know your voice carry weight. You didn't give us your opinion. We left out the meeting. I left out the meeting thinking, okay, cool. We finna work on round 2, right? Come back to TikTok. TikTok's on fire. You on sub only live. Petty and Chef in here fighting for their life, trying to understand why you upset. They weren't fighting for their life. No,
I wasn't even really going off though. That's what I'm saying. This shit get blown out of proportion. This shit get blown out of proportion. I wasn't upset. I just gave my few critiques. And the same person that was mad talking about he was in sub only, that was your motherfucking suggestion. I was like, yeah, you right. Let me go sub only live. And for the person that believes she said it twice, you a damn fool if you believe it. You see, the person that she keeps saying, I only asked you twice, you a damn fool if you believe it. So okay, that ain't the truth.
I didn't sign up or agree to do this so that I could be at battle with people that I have been. It
wasn't no battle though, Calpa. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It got drug out. When I don't know. If Petty felt like I wasn't being respectful in the conversation, I'm asking. I'm talking about people that was here.
No, she didn't. Let's not put words in nobody's mouth.
That's what I'm saying. If Petty and Chef were actually in here in the room when I was talking about it, I didn't say much. I didn't say many negative things. I said that we should reconvene sooner than on April 3rd. I said that I did feel a type of way about it not being Kev's baby and his idea, and he got to sit back seat in this shit. Know what I'm saying? This is the points that I made. I said that I didn't like the fact that certain people came in with closed minds and drawing lines at the gate before. But if you're talking about peace, you know what I'm saying, that you can't come into a peaceful situation with that type of mindset. They was like, why I didn't say it in the room, because a lot of this shit always gets overlooked. The other thing that I said, this shit not gonna affect nothing that goes on with me, because I've been running my platform in the same type of fashion. You know what I'm saying? Now, I also said that, man, y'all keep on going on about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust. I know a lot of people ain't gonna listen to what the fuck I'm saying. Know what I'm saying? So I talk to my own family. All the rest of the motherfuckers that joined in the sub only live were just being nosy. Shit, you want to be nosy, pay that. But everybody that's normally here that really, really genuinely fuck with me, They was here already. They was already subbed. I was thinking about them, not the money to gain. Everybody else just being nosy and wanted to see what was going on. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm way more smart than what motherfuckers be trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Boom. The other thing that I said was, I said, well, hold on. I gave that point. You know what I'm saying? I said that this shit started mostly because of all the shit that I was doing. I had already started mediating beefs, you know what I'm saying, before we even came up with this ceasefire. I was already trying to give people unbiased places to be able to speak without being interrupted. You know what I'm saying? All of this shit. All I basically said was fucking facts. I even said the people even said that shit, you know what I'm saying? Now it seems like it's getting out of hand because of what happened between me and Diamond. You know what I'm saying? That was people saying that shit. I just said it back. Now where did the dragging begin?
Okay, you gave a lot. So let me start with your first point. Your first point is Kev got to take a back seat. Kev is co-commissioner, vice commissioner. So how is that a back seat? How is that a back?
Like if it's your baby.
You can't let me. I went on mute, Slim. I went on mute and let you get all your points across. Now let me get mine across, please. He's co-commissioner. Was there not a vote? Did everybody not get one vote for who wanted what? Who wanted who in who position? It was one vote for everybody. It's not like people was talking on the back end, because I never even talked to none of y'all about this till we got inside the meeting outside of Petty Row, sending paperwork back and forth. That's it. So how is he taking a back seat? He's still on the board. How is he taking a back seat? How's he taking a back seat? We did it fairly. We did a vote. You ask people for help. Sometimes, and you're going to need a lot of help from a lot of different directions. You have to make it fair. You have to make it fair. That's how businesses are started and ran. You may have a proprietor, but when he gets to become publicly traded, he has to open up the floor for a board. So Facebook was owned by Mark Zuckerberg, but when he got public, he had to put a board in place. Okay? So to start off correctly, so that every voice is heard and represented, you put a board in place that people inside have elected to put there. That keeps it fair. That keeps it even. So it wasn't like a stolen ideal or anything like that. I wanted everybody to make sure that they had that one vote. Now, coming on Sub Only Live. Oh my goodness. Slim, you can sit outside of Sub Only Live and watch it without having to pay for the only thing you don't get is the comments. That's it. People were sitting outside your Sub Only Live, listening and waiting. Everybody that's betting against us wanted us to do exactly what happened yesterday. Everybody that was betting against us, you got people that really want to see this work because they don't want to be in the mess. They want entertainment. They want to know the creators they like on a more personal level. They want to see us in an educated form. They want to see us in a loving form. Not everybody that come to TikTok want to see us just beating up and railing on each other. Black people just being verbally nasty to other black people. Not everybody want to see that. I felt as though, Slim, if you was feeling any kind of way, I would think we had a close enough relationship. Man, you could have tapped me. You could have got DJ got my number. It's too many people got my number. You could have reached out to me. I would have instantly gave you my number. We could have talked this out where you didn't have to feel that way. I don't want you to feel that way. Ever. I won't sit at no table where somebody think they either not smart enough or somebody gonna be nasty to them if they got an ideal. When we say sit at the table, every chair at the table is the same size. Everybody vote. One vote, one person. So how are we making it unfair? Yeah, some subjects was introduced that wasn't on the agenda. It was not on the agenda to protect women. It wasn't on the agenda to ostracize people off of TikTok. That stuff wasn't on the agenda. The agenda was to establish the basis by which we are going to operate.
Okay.
Test the theory of coming together and creating something that could be used as a blueprint for other people to create more of these things so that more people can do positive things for each other. You shouldn't have to come to TikTok and feel just mentally and physically exhausted because the people on TikTok that's putting out the content is acting like this the Real Housewives of wherever the fuck you live. It's not. It's not. We have to stop, man. We got to stop. I don't know how y'all gonna stop, but it's unnecessary to accost your brother. Yeah, you got a sub only live going, but people was recording you on the outside and people was saying, look at them. I told y'all it was gonna fail. Ha 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 ha. I don't know how to fail. Maybe the rest of everybody else do. I don't know how to fail. And I got a backup plan to the backup plan. So at the end of the day, if y'all decide to tear this up and be vitriolic to each other, then I'm still going to go over there and work with that other creator that wanted to do something more women-centric, more female-centric, more lady-centric. I don't know how to fail. And I also know how to talk to people. And I also understand that you got a different walk in life. This is your money right here. This is your money. So I know better than to come over here and try to tear up your money. I should be trying to help you. You're a brother. I don't want to see you suffer. I know you're trying to get a car. All that shit. We should be boosting each other, not tearing each other up. And that's all I want to say. I did not get involved in this to come and fight with people that I was.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been a whole fight. It wouldn't have been a bunch of fighting, man. It was just a few critiques. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was just super messy ass.
But you critique the people when it's better to do it while you in the house.
Now I got you. I can say that
back into the house.
I got you, but that's like my whole reason for doing the and I admit that it was wrong. Know what I'm saying? I hearing everybody out, I admit that it was wrong. Know what I'm saying? I was more so on some. I just shared it with my people. I wanted to talk. I shared it with my people. And
you're a grown man. Now you're a grown man. It wasn't necessarily wrong. What it was is not. For lack of better words, probably not the best ideal. You're a grown man. This is your platform. You do what you want. Probably not the best ideal because I'm telling you what, just as sure as the ones that's loud feel some kind of way, it's ones that's quiet that feel some kind of way that might not say nothing to you.
I got you.
That's it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to feel like, man, I ain't never going to sit at a table that cancel out our voices. You can't talk. You can't talk. You can't talk. You can talk in an orderly fashion so everybody can hear everything. But I would never have sat at that table if they came in and said, Slim, don't get no voice. Slim ain't intelligent. Slim ain't that. I'd have been like, oh, I'm out of here, y'all. I'm cool with Slim. I'm not finna sit here and perpetuate stereotypes against that man. Me, Petty, Chef, all of us was concerned about you yesterday. And yes, you was upset. And you know how drinking and you being upset go. Probably, man, you should have just did music. I'm just saying, like, not Trip mad. Now somebody gonna have to talk with Trip and see if we can kind of bring her down.
Bring her down for what, man? That's what she do.
She mad because she feel betrayed. I'm
betrayed how? You kept poking. You kept poking. She got access to me. She kept poking.
You sat in there with us, Slim, and came out and said you felt some kind of way and it was a waste of time. I heard
when I talked to her, I just gave it to her all the way raw because you dragging this shit the way that it ain't been drugged.
You can receive what I'm saying or you can deny what I'm saying. It's your choice. Later on, when you think about it, you're gonna understand that I'm telling you this for out of care, not because I'm trying to argue with you or do anything. Okay, you're a grown man. You're gonna make your choices. She felt smited because you came back and had like all this stuff to say. You was the catalyst for everybody. And I think this should happen. And people betting against you. I don't know if that make you mad or not. It makes me mad when people bet against me. Watch me do it. You see, I can't do it. Watch me do it.
When people bet against me, shit, I don't do nothing but go harder.
Yeah, you should have. Thank you, Starlight.
But you do it online and not over the phone. I got you. I wasn't even, I kept telling her, know what I'm saying? I kept ignoring it. Feel me? Maybe I should have told her, damn, I talked to you on the back end. That's my fault. I could have said that to her. Know what I'm saying? I could have definitely said that to her. That's my fault. I say that was a bad reaction. I could have said that on the back end. But other than that though, it wasn't no real live drag show.
Lim, you had an allergic reaction. Are you serious? Okay. You gave a loud rebuttal to what we did, even though it was in a sub only live. So immediately the bone carriers started running around. I told y'all it was going to fail. I told y'all they couldn't get along. I told y'all their ego's too big. Look at Slim. Look what he said. Now, some people don't, that's embarrassing. Let me just be frank with you. That's embarrassing for everybody else. It was 14 people at the table. Only a few of y'all went live. The rest of us came out of the meeting, started thinking about what we're going to put back into the mission statement, went and talked. I talked privately to my people on IG, privately. Nobody even knew that I was on IG talking to them. I kept it private, just my closest hitters, and explained what happened and what we think is going to happen next. Privately. You could have did that. You could have pulled some of your closest people over to IG, went live private, and they only could get in with a link. It looked, okay, so when you went live sub only, right after the meeting, you know what it looked like? It looked like you was trying to bolster your sub numbers by coming back, slamming what happened at the meeting, and everybody spent 2 hours in there trying to hammer stuff out. That's what it looked like.
I got you, but careful, this real shit. It was people that subbed, and I guarantee you they was disappointed about what they heard when they subbed. It wasn't no drag show. It wasn't no drag show. They couldn't. I promise you, it wasn't no drag show. It was people that spent their money just being fucking nosy, and when they was being nosy, they thought that they was gonna hear something fucked up, and it wasn't nothing fucked up that was said. That's it. And people be thinking
it was critique of the meeting.
It wasn't a negative. It wasn't a negative. It wasn't negative the way that people trying to make it seem like I just drug it. Know what I'm saying? Now I will say shit. Know what I'm saying? I get it. I could have handled it differently.
Tim, you said it was a waste of time. Now you know I was sitting there watching. You said it was a waste of time.
I said it's gonna be a waste of time if people come in. If people come in when I listen to my statements. If they came in with closed minds and drawing lines, it's going to be a waste of time, right? And I said that when I heard that, this letting me know off top, if you already got a line in the sand of what you going to do and what you not going to do, it ain't going to work.
Thank you, Felicia. I'm simply saying
that's not a fucked up thing to say. Feel me?
But like Slim, that wasn't the agenda or the point that wasn't the agenda or point to protect people.
I got you. Maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should have waited. We can't even
get mad over that. Them people didn't come to the table, and if they had been like, "Hey, we finna form something to protect people online," you knew what you was getting into. No, this was about improving us as creators and pushing it out to TikTok and other platforms to show positivity in the Black community and Black TikTok and Black platforms. It was never about y'all come together and protect like smaller creators. Once we clean our own yards up, the natural selection is going to be that the messy, the doxers, the this, the that, as we start cleaning our stuff up, them guys is going to go away. They're going to go find somewhere else to go to do the foolishness that they do.
Gotcha.
So that wasn't even an agenda point. That was what you would call an addendum to the agenda, but it didn't go nowhere.
I got you.
John T. loved to protect Black women. He says that I protect Black women. I'll speak up for Black women. Hell, it was more Black women at the table than Black men. And I thought about that. I was like, this unbalanced. We got to get some more Black men in here. But hell, we can't even get to meeting two. We can't even get to meeting two because y'all already
maybe it shouldn't have been maybe it shouldn't have been streamed because you know what I'm saying. If I kept getting ass shit and then I started wanting to talk about it. And there's one reason why it shouldn't have been streamed. I even said it shouldn't have been streamed.
Hey, we got your response recorded, bro. You said I don't.
I said, well, fuck it, then go ahead. At first I said no. And then I was like, God damn, well, who the fuck want to stream it? Go ahead, man. Damn.
Okay, so listen, if you make a vote, like when I said yes or no, I stood on what I said. I said no to streaming it because I knew we had a lot of procedural stuff to get through. I stood on that. I said, but if y'all stream is not a deal breaker, meaning I'm not going to close out, because if I left, that would have ended the meeting for everybody. I'm not going to close out because I don't get my way in this vote. It's not a deal breaker, but I say no. And me and Petty had kind of DM'd about that prior too. And I agree, it shouldn't have been streamed. A synopsis of the meeting should have been given out by the commissioner, by Chef, of what we decided, what we doing, what's the next steps. I don't think we should have streamed it. And I did not stream it. Because y'all was more important that was sitting at that table than streaming for numbers or streaming for whatever reason. Concentrating on what y'all was saying was more important. I actually canceled drag sims so that I could sit at that table with y'all.
Can I say something right quick? Slim, you know I don't have no issue with you. But I'm going to be honest with you. you really pissing me off. It's the fact that I do respect your voice, and you lumped me into a group that you says discounts you. And that was the reason why you did not fully participate, while at the same time calling out other people that you said were not there fully. You are pissing me off because last night you were drinking and decided to come out here and discredit the group that is trying to do something good. And if I had known that you were drinking last night, I wasted 45 minutes in your live because you were drinking and not thinking clearly. And I'm up here trying to validate you and let you know that people do value you. Whether if half of the group didn't, there was another half that did. We've never
Absolutely.
discredited you. But you were drinking and not in your full mind, and I'm up here trying to talk to you. I feel like you wasted my time, just like you feel other people wasted yours.
I ain't saying
let me finish. And then for you to sit up here in our face while we were in your live last night and heard what you said, and then you just tell Kappa you didn't say what we heard you say.
So what I said then?
You said it was a waste of time.
When people got drawing lines, and if it's closed minds and drawing lines,
you came out here in front
it's a
of
waste
these
of time.
people and said it was
Slim,
a
can you hear
waste
her out, though?
of time. But you were there.
You said it clear as day.
Wasting time
I knew
as
it was gonna be a
well.
waste of time. Yeah, you did.
You were there wasting people
a little.
time as well because you didn't take it serious. But then you had the nerve to come out here in front of your people and rag on other people about being closed-minded. Sir, so were you. Because you felt certain people in there did not want to hear your voice. You were closed-minded, sir. So you need to look at yourself. Because the same thing you saying them other people did, so did you when you came in there. You didn't give your all. You didn't come in there with an open mind, because if you did, you would have seen it's 14 people in here. Only 5 have disrespected me. I'm going to give my all still because these other ones, they ain't never did nothing to me. Let me give my all because it's bigger than me. But no, you didn't. But you so busy trying to point out other people that had closed minds, so did you. Look at yourself, sir, because you didn't help last night either. If it was a waste of time, you were part of the problem as well. And I'm gonna land my plane, and I'm gone.
Don't leave, Petty. We having dialogue. Don't leave. Don't leave. We having dialogue. Oh, she left. See, that's some things to think about, Slim. Not to beat you up or nothing, you know what I'm saying? But when you went live, you did say it was a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? So basically what you were saying to me, all that prep, all that, the agenda going back and forth on what needs to be on the agenda, reviewing the Robert's rules, you know what I'm saying, of order, all of that, I wasted all that background work, stuff you didn't know I was doing so that our meeting could run smoothly. You told me you came to the meeting saying, I knew it was going to be garbage, basically. And I came to the meeting saying, man, let's see where this can go.
I said the way that it was conducted was great.
I know,
but said that if there's closed minds and drawing lines, as soon as it happened, know what I'm saying? Shit, it's a waste of time.
I'm not doing the same thing that he did. I never said that the meeting was a waste of time. I never slammed anybody at the table. I don't feel as though people is
upset about not winning. I knew I wasn't worried about winning.
I don't think people have closed minds. I think people come with 14 different perspectives from their life and their walk. And so we have to find middle ground within those 14 perspectives. Okay? We have to find middle ground. We got to compromise. We got to show people that we can have a resolution to conflict. And yeah, you were in there with some people that have previously gotten into it with you. I commend you for that. Legit, man. I commend you for that. But I was in there with Aunt Karen. I got into it with Aunt Karen. I got into it with Jonty. He gave a vote and said, I vote for simply to draw face. That was a slam he said about my face. He said my face was simple. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, I laughed it off and kept on going. You know what I'm saying? I took it on the chin. I didn't go live and foster a feeling with my people. I told my people, y'all put forth a valiant effort, and I want to see where this is going to go, and I need their input so that I can bring it back to y'all and move on. That's exactly what I told my people. Everybody tried. That's why people upset, Slim, in a nutshell.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm in the wind, so hold on 1 second. You still little nephew. Hey, missteps happen, things happen. I'm not mad at you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I would love to see you come back to the meeting. I want to address that privately. Hey, Miss Nietzsche, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
I'll be right back.
I would like for you to come back to the meeting. I would like for us to address the feelings that you had privately without streaming it, talk it over. I want everybody to know I don't sit at unequal tables. I don't sit at unequal tables. Let me tell you, head and tail, the front and the end of the table is supposed to be for the man and the woman of the house. When we sit down, everybody sit wherever they want in my house. Because at the end of the day, I wouldn't be at the head of this table if they wasn't here to help me get to the head of this table. Period, point blank. So I'm not at the head of the table. It's a round table. We all are equal in this. If we want to see it work, it's going to work. If we don't want to see it work, it's going to fail. So it's up to you individually to change your mindset. And that's going to be hard, but you can do it. And I'm here to support you. I never let nobody overtalk you or beat you up or bang you up in no meeting. You know I wasn't, because even yesterday when people started getting into it, I put them on mute. Hey, you over talking so-and-so, mute. You know what I'm saying? We're not finna do that. Everybody have an equal say. We sitting at a round table, Slim. The board is just there to keep the flow of the meetings and to push the agenda that's in front of us that we all are going to agree on. The agenda is going to come out 48 hours prior to. If you want to add or take away, you have the right to object to what's on the agenda or add an addendum to the agenda. You have that right as an equal partner in this. 14 equal people. Ain't nobody sitting on no throne. Period, point blank.
Hey, Slim and everyone.
Hey.
Good morning, y'all. Can I say something? Good morning, Kappa.
Absolutely, Miss Nitra.
I want to send you my number today if it's okay, Kappa.
Yeah, can you do it on my other page, that one with the black and white picture? Yes, ma'am.
I can. I want to say this to everybody that's listening to this morning. We're going to do this. And let me tell you how I know we're going to do it. I woke up this morning with so many messages about how we shouldn't have done what we done. We shouldn't have had a meeting. It's not going to work. Some of these people even say they rock with me. They see why Diamond.
Dang it, Slim.
There. But let me tell you something. Every time somebody say I can't, I will. And I'm going to prove it. I think last night is a prime example of why we have to keep pushing forward. Everybody's feelings are valid right now. I think we all over the place. I'm not saying you, Kappa, but even last night I was all over the place because my phone kept ringing. My people kept asking what was going on. Folks said we didn't do it right. So right now, last night was, to some folk, an epic fail where it was trial and error for us.
Sending love, Slim.
So epic fail to others does not mean we not fixing to do this shit. Slim, your feelings are very credible to me right now. Kappa's is, Patty's, mine, T's, Chef Foxy, Genty,
we believe in you, Slim.
In that meeting. I'm going to tell y'all what we got to do. Y'all stop coming, she said. We need to just have a back end, boogie down meeting today. Gather us up real quick before we do the mod appreciation and let us talk about before we get to April the 3rd, because I say we might as well stream it. I wasn't down for streaming it, but if this what people feel like they got to see, we just got to come back better. Failure is not a fucking option. It's not. It's not at all. And the minute that they say it won't, it will. I've always been this type of woman in my life. The minute somebody say, Miss Nitra not gonna do it, you're gonna see me somewhere with it already fucking done. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get better. We don't need to add no more folk till we get it. It ain't no big eyes, no lit eyes and all that. It's a lot of folk feeling hurt because they didn't get pulled into it. Mimi, there you go. There go my sis. Oh, I must be talking right. I was disappointed last night, but I was more disappointed that we streamed it, and I knew it probably was gonna be like this. But listen, y'all, this the first damn match. Y'all act like we've been out doing this damn thing 6 months. Kappa.
Exactly.
That wasn't even round one. You understand? Right. We didn't get our feet wet last night. Nothing last night was accomplished because we got to get it in order. And let me tell y'all something about God when he do things in decent.
Hold on. Hey, look, if you in my comments making funny ass commentary, you're trying to be funny towards somebody. Hey, just because you are a subscriber don't mean I won't mute your ass. So please chill the fuck out.
What's this on top?
Subscriber don't mean I won't mute your ass. So please chill the fuck out.
What's this on top of Miss Nitra head?
See, look, that's what I'm saying.
Slim. Let me tell them. Pressure. Because anybody that can point out anything on me and you ain't pointed it out on yourself, it's pressure. It's her. It's pressure. Everything about Miss Nitra's pressure. From the top to the damn bottom, it's pressure. From now on, watch this. Watch us work. Pressure.
I got you. I got you. It's me. It's me. This what I'm telling you though, Miss Nitra. I don't play like that in my house. You know what I'm saying?
I know it, and I appreciate you for protecting.
So that's why I said it. You know what I'm saying? Like
I know.
The commenters have been fighting with that cat dog person or whoever that was for a minute.
Yeah, well, if my mods, if I got mods in here, you know what I'm saying? Please, make sure, we don't play that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. My alley cat got blocked over here before they got blocked over there. Pressure. Let me tell y'all what
you was making too much sense, so they had to do something.
They got to cut you know why they doing it? They want to see us fail as the people.
Exactly.
But we're not. Slim, y'all, we finna just pop our collars, straighten this shit up, tie that tie a little bit tighter, and we fixing to do this damn thing. I said last night I wasn't going to be a part of it, but damn it, I woke up to too many messages that said we failed. I woke up to too many. I done text back and said, I saw them in comments laughing about it. See, that's the thing. All that happened last night is we got showed last night who really for us and who really against us. So last night had to happen. Last night had to prove to us that evidently we got to be on the right track because there's too many damn folk talking. So this is what we need to do. We don't need to have no more frontline talk. You know how we the essential workers. Y'all remember when COVID struck? I was a nurse. They called us essential workers, frontline workers. So Slim, this is what we got to do as frontline workers. We got to get on the backside of the front line. So when the front line see us, it don't look like we confused. It don't look like we don't know what we got going on. Yet we can stream it. But before we stream it, I promise to God, you won't get to say no more that we ain't got our shit together.
All that should have been. We should have had a meeting of the minds before we were streamed. You know what I'm saying? Before,
but guess what?
I said that last night. You know what I'm saying? I said that there was something that we could. Facts. I said that before we even had that April 3rd meeting and the streaming and shit. We need to have a meeting of the minds just to see what everybody stand. Cause everybody ain't standing the same manner. You know what I'm saying? Like some people like shit. Well, like if you just listening to things that have been said, like. If you got a closed mind on something, right, and it's supposed to be something that's beneficial to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Before you're going to say what you will or you won't do, you basically saying that you don't need to be a part of something.
But not necessarily, though. Not necessarily. Just because they don't agree with that course of action, don't mean that they won't agree with later courses of action down the road. That don't mean they won't jump in. Like, let's say that came up, right? Protecting people. But then something else come up. That might be the one vote you need to get that through for us to implement it. That don't mean that just because you disagree today don't mean you're gonna disagree tomorrow. Like, come on, Slim. Now you be unrealistic. You being unrealistic, boo. No, we can't
gonna
do
work
that.
this, Slim. We working this. It's up to us to come back. Let me tell you something. Ain't shit got broke last night, Slim. Nothing. You did exactly what I did. Your people was asking you. Everybody up that's in that group got some type of following. Everybody in that, Chef, you're gonna have to go completely out and come back. I did. Everybody in that group got some type of following. We have to eat, like T-Mac said, we have to be realistic. One day in, and none of us talked before we got in that one day in. What happened last night? Expectancy. Now, one time, shame on. The second time, shame on us. So we saw what the first time was. The second time, when we come back, we will be better. We will be better organized. We will have a plan for the people. We will be able to answer some of the questions. Now, we ain't congressmen. We ain't presidents. We ain't none of that. We're simply a group of folk that said we tired of this shit. Let us start here, and then we'll pull the rest in. So listen, I'm in for the long haul.
So I got a question. VC Barbie, who is these people? If y'all have these people in there while you not on track, it will continue to be this way.
She's saying the group. She's saying the group. The group.
Are you talking about the commenters, or are you talking about?
I'm saying like the group in itself. If we ain't on one track, and then we got everybody watching. You know what I'm saying, it's gonna be an issue.
We cannot be streaming and have comments on. We cannot be streaming and inside the meeting and outside in the comments on live. At some point,
was like I was talking in front of 14 people. I was talking in front of thousands. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was thousands of people because everybody on live stream.
And that's what I tried to tell Miss Nitra.
You know how my phone was going on?
Can I say this? Miss Nitra? I told you yesterday in your live. I said we shook the room. You know why we shook the room? Because they got nervous. 14 people with followings, and this is my backup page. 14 people with followings came together and said, let's talk about it. And that made these messy people nervous because we all sat down, humbled ourselves, and said, let's talk about it. That made these people that want to see the mess and drama, it made them nervous. There's an anti-commission going on right now. Did you know that? They created an anti-commission. While we was in the meeting, they was running around collecting up people that's going to push mess and propaganda. That's how powerful they felt we were. They felt we were that powerful. We were humble. I humbled myself, came to the meeting. I said, hey, I'm going to try to be the sergeant in arms. If that don't work, I'm going to sit there. I'm going to take notes. I brought Silent to help. There was people that had a problem that I had a note taker and a vote taker there. There were people with problems with the way it was organized. Listen, the more you tell me I'm not going to do it, the more you tell me I'm going to fail at it, the harder I'm going to go. So keep out, because I'm taking your shit and I'm turning it into fuel for my fire, because we don't have to be like this.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Hey, if you ain't part of the group, you can't get up here right now.
First off,
thank y'all with the gift girl.
Hey, sweet faces. Hey, Slim.
Come on.
Hey.
Kappa. Excuse me. So I'm gonna say this, Slim, to you first. Last night when I saw your live, at first I was upset. But then a part of me understood, because I try to remove myself before I come to a conclusion about why somebody does what they do. And I try to put myself in their shoes. And I said this in Miss Nitra's live last night. Every last one of us know what it is to have gone through what you went through. That was in the meeting. We've all been dragged. We've all been on somebody's backdrop. We've all had our information put out there. This for you was a little bit different because this was someone close to you, which added an extra layer to it. This just happened not 5 days ago. You're still in the midst of it. You're still going through all the emotions of it. You're still trying to figure out the who's, or you know the who, but the why. Like, why? What did I do to deserve this? You're still trying to figure a whole lot of shit out. And then you was in the meeting last night and you were being, you weren't taking it serious. You were cracking jokes and doing what you do. But to get out and for me to hear you say that you had all these ideas, and I'm thinking to myself, that's the prime opportunity to say these things. Why would he come out here and say it? And I heard what you said as to why you didn't. And I explained to you why I pushed the meeting to the 3rd, because all this shit is going on. Because we really need to figure out who we are. We all are full-time creators. Some of us have other businesses. We have families, wives, husbands, children. We still have regular lives. I wanted us to really put real thought into who and what we are. And I was hoping people would go live, talk to their people, get their opinions, perspectives, ideas to help them come up with their part of the mission statement. That's what I was hoping for. I'm never going to tell a person how they feel or they shouldn't feel a way, because the way you feel is valid because you are actively feeling it. It's 100% valid. What you have to discuss is what got you to that feeling. What I don't want you to do is exactly what you're accusing other people of in the meeting of doing. Because Slim, you have a brilliant mind. You absolutely have a brilliant mind. Whether this was your idea 10 years ago or not, your voice is important. Not because you Slim Gawd with 50 million followers. And I'm not going to put your government name out there, but because you him, you have a brilliant mind and a completely different way of thinking, period. Just thinking, not thinking about this or thinking about that, but a completely different way of thinking. So your perspective on things is going to always be, well, goddamn, where he come up with that? I don't even know where he got that from, but I like it. So, and in addition to, this fell out of Kevin's mouth not 3 days ago. I, for the life of me, don't know what the fuck people were expecting for something that just came out 3 days ago. People were decided who was going to be there within one live. There's been 3 days ago. People are moving around as if this is something we've been planning for months. 3 days ago. We still don't even know who and what we fucking are. And I get it. Stuff was said last night. A lot came out of mouths. I understand why people are like, well, why would they do that? Why would they say that? Why would they da? And for me, this is why I didn't think it should be streamed. Mm-hmm. And this is why even after the vote was cast to stream it, I believe 90% of everybody was streaming. I wasn't going to do it. Because I knew that this.
I was just watching it on everybody else live.
Shit, I was getting phone calls and messages saying they streaming. Miss Nitra, get out. They streaming. I see you on the camera and all that. I think streaming it the first time I don't even think we should stream the second time. I think we need to get in there and see what happened.
Honestly,
I think streaming should not be
when you seen the overwhelming pessimism surrounded by the situation, it should have been everybody thought they number one thought should have been, we ain't gonna show you our shit till we got our shit together. But instead, it was like, shit, well, we gonna stream it. Everybody wanted to do it. I ain't want to stream it, and I didn't stream it. I just thought, I was like, shit, it's up. Let's go. I'm going to see what people saying.
They think we president.
This is why I don't agree. This is why I don't agree with that. This is why I don't agree, because if you look at the grand scheme of things, you got boardroom meetings that are for public companies. They are online. They are streamed. If you're a shareholder, you can sit in there and watch it on Zoom. They send you the link.
Councilman, you're right. They stream everything we do down at the courthouse.
Congress, we see them fighting, throwing jabs across the aisle at each other, everything. To go to C-SPAN, it's streaming. If they taking a vote, it's streaming. They got to see the
just
mess.
stream trying to ban TikTok. Did y'all not get the invite to go watch them trying to ban TikTok?
Yeah,
stream.
exactly. If we don't see the mess where we started at, then a few months down the road, when we got everything ironed out, we won't see the success. We need this feedback. We need people. We need them to say, hey, this worked, this worked, this worked, this worked. Now, listen, I agree with part of the meeting being closed down. There are subcommittees that we don't get that stream into that subcommittee. So maybe that needs to happen. Part of it be, the first half of the meeting is closed down. And that is simply for discussion, blah, blah, blah. The second half of the meeting, open it up. Or maybe Chef might want to do a statement that's put out on everybody platform to recap the meeting. So that's up to us. One person, one vote. So if people don't feel as though it needs to be streamed, I'm okay with that. But myself personally, this is me. I don't want nobody to be like, yeah, we told them up. So you see how they went private? No, forget you.
Right, I mean, it might as well stay private now. It might as well stay public now. You know what I'm saying? But there's certain things that do need to happen privately before we start presenting.
We need to always have a roundtable meeting before we have any public streaming. We need to be at the table.
Exactly, half and half.
It's more of a like, it ain't like it because no matter what, you know what I'm saying, the disagreement's gonna happen. Everything gonna be real raw and uncut. You know what I'm saying? When you get into the meeting, right?
Fact.
But certain shit, you know what I'm saying, need to be figured out. Feel me? Like in order for you to, in order for like they know what we doing, they understood what we was finna do, right? But we needed to all be on one page before we even start getting in here voting. You know what I'm saying?
Let's compromise. Let's compromise.
No, I'm saying I'm just, these my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Once I saw that shit, once I saw what certain shit was while I was in there, this my original approach would have been to have a private shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna sit here and just start going in about it. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't know, I really just didn't give a fuck. Feel me? So we
got to get you on the next one. Giving a fuck, you got to walk in the room.
I give a fuck. I give a fuck next time and speak my mind. Feel me? I speak my mind.
With that statement right there, you just confirmed. It may not have been. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. That was a closed mind. So you were also one that came in with a closed mind last night.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Slim.
And that's exactly what you were upset about.
It wasn't that I came in with a closed mind. I saw what things were going. If one thing, Chef Foxy, this one thing that any and a whole bunch of these motherfuckers know on TikTok, a bunch of people know this. I ain't gonna call everybody a motherfucker, feel me? But one thing people know about me is I always call I don't know what God gave me that shit from, but I can see some shit happening soon as it happened, before it happened. All I need is one thing to move, and I always call that shit. And people be like, damn, how the fuck, you know what I'm saying? How the fuck you saw that? Well, once I heard certain shit in the motherfucking, in the meeting, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I see where this is going. But I was just like, all right, cool, whatever.
That was only one person, Slim. So, but this is the truth, the God's honest truth. If I can say it, because I really cut for you, Slim, and I know that there's more going on than this meeting, and I'm praying for that situation because it's gonna be all right.
That ain't how
but
much
listen,
of an impact on
Slim, because let me tell you why I said that. Because you walked in the room already doubting what was gonna happen, because you said you came in with a closed mind. So if you ever go in, you can't think the unimpossible before you think the possible, or the impossible before you think the possible. You can't go in doubting, because doubt will overtake anything, no matter what happened in the meeting. So now that we saw, even me, I'm guilty. I am guilty from coming out yesterday, and I said some things last night I shouldn't have said. Probably. I said it looked like a shit show. It didn't. Outside of TikTok, outside of the meeting was the shit show. When we come out the meeting, it was platform here. We was getting cussed out over there. Somebody I ain't never met before was cussing me out. People, so that looked like the shit show. But all that did for us last night, you got 14 people in the room. We're not gonna have, that was just my opinion, y'all. None of us will have the same vision. But we can put the vision together and make it possible. It takes Kappa Idea, Miss Nitra, Chef Foxy, Slim. It takes all of us to make this mission possible. So I don't think that we failed at all. I think what we did was got some news we can use to sharpen our damn tools with. So I think the only thing that happened, we're the gardeners. If that's what y'all want to call us. I don't like being called big. Call me the gardener. So God gave us the tools. It's up to us to make sure the harvest keep growing, period. So to the simple-minded folk in the room, it's harvest time. And you ain't never seen nothing get planted and walk back outside and it's out there already. So what we're going to do is we're going to plant the seeds and y'all watch this shit grow, period, Pooh. And this is good to me.
Thank you, Ms. Nitra. I do have a perspective. Slim just recently, over the last couple of weeks, had to go through and talk about a lot of trauma that he had in his life. And a lot of that trauma came from, let me finish, Slim, please, came from Black women. And then I'm thinking about the fact that the board is predominantly Black women, and he's been mistreated by Black women, even on this app. And so we're asking this man to humble himself and trust, yet again, some Black women. So it's our job to make sure that we honor and respect him and give him his equal place at the table, because he's used to being, not used to, because you could never get used to being mistreated. Black women that's mistreated him, talked him over, did him dirty, did him ugly. Why the hell should he trust us? And then we come out in this meeting, and instead of we go to him and try to understand why he came out feeling that way, people went on a defense about why he feel that way. So that's why I didn't speak on Slim, Ms. Nitra, in your live, and I did not go live. I said, when I catch that little sucker, I'm going to come up in that doggone live and I'm going to talk to him, because I understand. And you know what? I'm rethinking this. And Slim, you right. He is right. We are asking him to trust Black women that he don't even damn know, that we're not going to do him dirty. And this man been getting done dirty since he was young by Black women. That's a lot that he even came to the damn table knowing that it was slanted with so many Black women, and we have strong personalities. And we probably could have made him feel a certain kind of way. And the objection to what they was talking about came from who? Yet again, what? Black women. So now it's all making sense to me now why he felt that way, because in his life, he didn't have Black women to say, you know what, young man, I'm going to boost you up. I'm going to keep you on my side. I'm going to be there for you no matter what. You can express yourself. You can be vulnerable. You can get upset. We're going to talk it out. He didn't have that. He said his baby mama was black in his eyes and beating him up. And he just thought that that was normal, because that young man came from some type of abuse in his past.
Kappa, stop.
No, ain't no way you could black. Ain't no way you could black my eye, and I think that's normal. No, I'm putting two and two together. I'm putting two and two together, Slim. I'm putting two and two together. You thought that we was gonna come in that meeting, we was gonna bang all the Black men out. The Black women.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that. Kappa, I didn't call so much shit before, and everybody tell me shut my ass the fuck up. This on the internet. This just on the internet alone. Just on the internet alone. I didn't call so much shit before. And everybody be like, hey, Slim, shut your ass up. Then as soon as what I said happens, motherfuckers just be like, damn, Slim. Some people be like, damn, Slim called it, Slim said it, and then, you know what I'm saying, it just go overlooked. And I be like, damn, but every time I speak up, motherfuckers be like, shut up. And I ain't really missed yet. I ain't missed yet. Know what I'm saying? So I got you. I'm just saying, this really why I didn't want to speak up. Know what I'm saying? Why I was in there. I ain't missed yet. Know what I'm saying? So if I ain't missed yet and I keep on calling shit out, know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of motherfuckers hate me, because I can see the snake in them before they can see it in themselves. Know what I'm saying?
I see.
How the fuck, like, why would I speak now? Like everything that, even the shit that we talking about, know what I'm saying? See, I've been on this shit.
Yeah, but I don't think this the moment. If I can say, Slim, because it's your platform, I don't want to be too much.
I could Kappa out real quick. Let Kappa go.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And then you can go after her.
Okay.
I'm saying that we asked without taking into consideration some of the walks of life that people been on, and I don't want you to feel like because there's no way you could tell me you came to this meeting thinking it was going to be, you were going to get dismissed and overtalked. And that didn't come from somewhere, Slim. That you got people at the table that rock hard with you, me, Petty Road, just to name a few, Chef, Nitra. But you came to the table. You had Kev, you had Rick the Ruler, all them people you get along with. John T, all them people you get along with. So you can't tell me that didn't come from somewhere, Slim. It ain't that you called it. Because whether you think we gonna fail or not, I was sitting at the table against what you was actually thinking. I was like, this gonna work right here. We gonna make it work. So that ain't it. It ain't no, you doing a self-fulfilling prophecy. And you can't tell me it didn't come from somewhere. It had to come from somewhere, Slim. It wasn't just because you seen us and said, all these people I'm cool with is gonna mistreat me and overtalk me and dismiss what I say. You can't tell me that, dog. Come on, I've been on this earth too long. I'm damn near half a century old.
Can I say something? I don't know. I haven't heard all your testimony, Slim. I only get bits and pieces in moments like this. So I don't think that, well, I think that that's another topic. I want to say this. I'm rooting for you and I cut for you. Ever since I used to come, I started out being in your lives just to see you win battles. That's where I started. Shit, you the first person I ever watched do a battle. I learned watching battles from you. You taught me how to battle and don't even damn know it. I just want you to know I rocks with you. I have no ill towards anybody in that meeting, not one person. Even when Omar step up on the scene, if he ever come, that man done called me out my name. Now him, I probably have to talk to on the backside before we ever get on the front side. But I'm even grown enough to move forward past me and Omar, whatever we thought we had a problem. I don't know him. So I can't really even have a problem with anybody that I don't know. I think moving forward that we just need to, we learned last night what we need to do. The first thing we got to do is the naysayers. They got to see us do this. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The wagon did not feel good last night. But me waking up this morning and knowing that the Wagners, if I can say that, want to see this fail. So do y'all know it is more people that want to see this prosper than want to see it fail? But it looked like the failures are the ones that's making all the noise. But there are people right now that wants, thank y'all for the gifts and the loves. There are people right now that want to see us prosper as a whole. There are people right now that's not asking, well, why was it y'all picked and not me? There are people right now that's saying, when is the next meeting? Because they gonna do this damn thing. So what we got to do is focus on the good. If we look at the bad more than we look at the good, hell no, we ain't gonna go nowhere. We done seen enough bad. So now there are people that want to see us accomplish something. They just want to know what is the motive? What's the purpose to this? So now it's up to us to bring the purpose out. So I just say this, let's just keep going. Let's just start having that 1 hour meeting before the meeting or the day before the meeting and bring order. And once we all get on the same page, see, the thing is, God do everything in decent and in order, and he don't dwell in confusion. So if we go in confused, he ain't in there. So we got to go in with level heads, with strong minds, and the 14 didn't get picked because we didn't have a strong mind. These people, excuse me, y'all, I love y'all. T-Mac, I sure rock with you, but they're not following and watching us because we don't have substance. So we have substance. I don't care what they say about us. We have substance. And so everybody don't get to be picked out, but we all a part of it. So let God, God didn't have he had disciples, but everybody wasn't disciples. He had fishermen, he had followers, he had doubters, even he had people that denied him. But at the end of the day, guess who overruled all of that? Period. And I'm not comparing us to God. I'm just letting you know that he had a plan too. So everybody that can't get with this, we don't want you to get with it. You hear me? We don't need you over here no way. We don't want nobody in the circle saying, Don't text me no more if you got doubt. I'm just telling you because I know y'all watching, because y'all watch everything. If you have doubt, leave it to yourself and pray for me. Don't text me no more and say I knew it shouldn't happen. Just pray for me. If you think Miss Nitra somewhere she ain't got no business, just pray that God bring me out, not you. Because the minute that you think you brought me out of something, I'm still there. Make sure God is the one that's bringing me out and not you. Now I land my plane because we pilots got something to do. We got some work to do. And we gonna do this thing, period, Pooh. This is good to me. I'm glad I woke up on this day. Some of y'all just waiting to see it fail, and it ain't. And I'm telling you now, it's not. Period.
And last thing I want to say, Slim, and I'm going to go ahead and probably go, but listen, last night Chef Foxy accepted the role of commissioner. I'm not going to watch that woman get in that position, do all that talking and work to turn around and watch her fail. Yesterday, 14 black bodies came to a table, okay, on the strength of us, for us, to do something for us and by us. I'm not finna watch us fail. I'll be damned. I don't care if it's just me, Petty Rowe, and Chef standing there. We're gonna do it regardless, because I put my vote in for this black woman and that black man, Kev the comic, to head something up so that we can do this for us. I'm not finna watch us fail, and I don't care who fall to the wayside. And the last thing I'm gonna say to you, Slim, is I'm never gonna hurt you. I'm never gonna drag you. I'm never gonna make you feel a kind of way. But I done watched you win million coin battles. How I'm screaming in my doggone room, watching you win something. I ain't getting a dime out of that. I done came here and dropped the Galaxy or whatever I got on my account to you. I want to see you win. Bro, don't you ever feel like you can't talk on the side of me. I don't care if it's to a woman or a man. If you being respectful, please don't ever feel like you can't talk on the side of me. The fuck are you doing, man? Your story, your testimony, your life. I was tuned in. I listened to you. I felt you. Man, I felt that hurt. I felt that pain, man. We are all black women in this room right now. We have all been talked over. We've all been demeaned. We've all been degraded. We've had our work stolen, all our deals stolen. We've had bosses tell us to get shit done just to turn around and put their damn name on it. What you mean? I know exactly what you talking about, bro. And I'm not gonna let it happen to you. Period, point blank. So if you...
Attention messy TikTokers. Please follow on Rumble for more messy TikTok news. YouTube will remove this page for community guideline violations after one more strike. The link is in the description.
Say they support us. So you did not offend me. You did not offend me, period. I'm going to let you know that. I just feel like that we're figuring out our balance. We're figuring out each other. And we all have different platforms. Everybody run their platform different. I think last night had to happen so we can come back today, and we've slept on it. We've thought about it. We woke up, and I know Petty Rowe a little upset right now, but even at that, I can feel why she upset. But it's still not too late for none of us. It's not. We gonna scrabble this shit up. We gonna gather up all the pieces that somebody felt like they broke last night. And once we gather all this stuff up and we tote it around for the rest of the next few days, some of this shit gonna fall off. So when we come back to the round table, all that stuff that fell off last night is gonna be back in position in its right respectful places. And we're gonna keep pushing forward. Kev and Chef Foxy have a lot of work. And they got people behind them that got a lot of work. Slim, we got work to do, period. We have work to do. And everything else that God need to work out in the midst of the work gonna be worked out. And let me tell you something else. We're not going backwards to get this front stuff done. Understand? So, and it's not me being mama, auntie, or nothing. It's just Miss Nitra talking. Because even me, I'm talking to me first. We ain't going backwards. Period.
The cash up.
We going forward, and we going to keep on pressing, Slim. And we going to keep on pressing. And Slim, I ain't never told you this. Your secrets are safe with me. If you ever need somebody that you need to talk to, I ain't saying I'm a counselor or nothing, but damn it, I got a listening ear. And I've been through some of the same things you've been through. You hear me? We love who we love. So if you ever need me, Slim, pick up your phone. You can inbox me because I've been there. I know how it feels to love somebody. Love them. Period. And I'm going to stand right there.
All right. Somebody want to ask y'all something real quick. And it ain't no drama. It ain't no dramatic person or nothing like that. They want to ask y'all something real quick.
Okay.
Hello, guys. How are you guys? I just
stop playing shit.
Hey, Shell.
I first want to just tell y'all, right? I believe in the movement. I believe in what y'all trying to do. I'm a for you guys kind of person, right? My question is there any way that we can, well, not even we, y'all can make the conversation? I get it's going to be a movement, and I get that, you know, y'all changing the culture, y'all changing the dynamic of things, but can you guys have candid conversations first? Even Martin Luther King started in his living room with pound cake and sweet tea. And I just felt like it came in too strong, too hard, too fast, and started voting when everybody hasn't even got the feel of everybody kind of yet in the room.
That's true too.
You're right.
I just wanted you guys, that's what I said. Can we take some knock jokes? Can we lighten up the room? I know it's not a funny situation, and I know it's not human. Y'all come here for serious business, but serious business, we can't build Rome. We can't build Rome in one day.
You're right,
Peace
sis.
looks different than turmoil. And I saw y'all more peaceful jumping on each other's panels talking about the meeting than when the meeting actually happened. And that's where I said, as a viewer, can we get the dynamic of the conversation that you guys were having on the panels? Like just having a candid conversation. Then
I
just,
think. Oh, go ahead, Shell. I'm sorry.
Then
No,
just coming in, hey, I get the agenda is needed. I get that the roles are needed. I get that. But is there any possible way that can be more reinforced after the movement has actually been established and developed, and the peace is already there? That's my question. That's the only thing I had to ask. That was on my own. I'm for it. I'm for the movement. I get what you guys are going. I love it. I host a lot of board meetings myself. I'm down for a lot of meetings. I say this to politicians. You know, I go against the politicians on Saturdays. I let them know, like, hey, if the good guys are saying the same thing, the bad guys are saying, who knows who's good and who's wrong. What I'm saying is, if peace look like turmoil, how do we know what the good look like? How is the good being attainable by your viewers' eyes? That's all I'm asking. I want to see the peace. I want to see the growth. I want to see you guys look good, feel good. I don't want to see y'all having to defend something that is good. And the reason why I feel like y'all defending it is because it looks like turmoil. It looks like stress. It looks like confusion. It looks like out of place. It looks like that because it came in so heavy, so wrong. Just have fun with it, just a little bit. That's all I'm saying. And that's it. That's all.
We agree.
Conversations should have been had. A couple conversations still need to be had. I think some of the third meeting I really believe we need to do over on. See if certain things change.
Thank you, Shell.
I want to make a suggestion, and I'll make it to Chef since she's here too. I think at this point, though, we need to have a conflict resolution session with the people that's feeling some kind of way that is not streamed, but the people that's having a conflict right now come to the table and talk it out, and make it optional for the ones that don't have a conflict with what happened, don't have an issue with what happened, and we need to do it fast. You cannot, Slim, you're not going to be able to go into a meeting after everything that's happened, but we also shouldn't put you in a meeting where it's me versus them. That ain't it. But we got to get y'all back to the table because y'all got to talk this out, or else the next meeting is going to be awful. And I suggest we do it fast.
Remember, Casper, when I was over at, I can't remember where it was talked and they called for me. Remember when I said we should have had a breakout room in there and do one-on-ones before we came into the table? Yes. This is why we needed the one-on-one before. But listen, we learned that. So now we can have a breakout room before. Go ahead, Chef.
Okay, so that was something I was going to ask you about after. That's why I've not been saying anything, because I was going to hit you up and see if I could, because I still need and I'm going to look that up myself, a complete breakdown of when I can call an emergency meeting or whatever, because that's exactly what what needs to take place. Breakout rooms, one-on-ones, I don't know about that because everything needs to be in front of everybody. Even the workout of this situation, having rooms just for two people to talk about something or two people to talk about something pertaining to what we're talking about, I don't see how that's conducive to what we're trying to be. Now, if they want to, outside of the meeting, if they had a personal issue or an issue and they need to work that out, that's fine. But if it's pertaining to anything with regards to who we are as an organization, unless we are brainstorming and you're going to have a session and 10 of us are over there and a B session, if we get 20 and 10 of us are over there and, you know, we're brainstorming and then we come back together as one, cool. But just one-on-one breakouts, no, I don't see how that's conducive to what a collective of minds are trying to achieve. But yes, Petty, Kappa, when can this take place? And like
you would call and propose a special quorum if you read the so what I sent it to Petty. It's a link to the Robert's rules, and if we follow that to the T, it's a lie. It's like 8 pages long on how to run a meeting, but you can call a special quorum given a certain amount of time,
Right.
and the people that's available can come into the meeting. I am available today to come into a meeting, and I'm available tomorrow afternoon to come into an emergency meeting. So with that being said,
everybody else is just witnesses.
Yeah, you would call a quorum, and the two people that's having the conflict would sit down and each don't overtalk each other, but everybody that's available sit down and go on mute, and those two talk. And the only two people that can interject is the sergeant at arms if somebody's over talking or fighting or whatever, and then you as the commissioner to ask questions. We will pose our questions to you in the chat, or you can choose to go around the room and let each person speak. So you would call a special quorum.
Mm-hmm. And that's true, because we just had a meeting, because y'all know I help with the mayor, and they just had an emergency meeting with the mayor, and we all had to come forward. And
y'all got that shit with Petty over there doing, know what I'm saying? That's cool.
Well, wait a minute.
Slim, I don't know what Petty doing, but we can't.
We ain't talking about
y'all got that shit.
Hey, we ain't talking about that shit. We talking to you.
You letting all these motherfuckers jump up there on your motherfucking loud talking they shit, feel me? Cause they got a problem with what the fuck I did, what the fuck I said. Hey man, look, go ahead. Then you
Slim, don't think like that, Slim.
Man, I know what be going on, man. I be watching this shit.
We do need to get Petty off. That's what we got to do. We need to have an emergency meeting.
Yeah, we need to have an emergency meeting.
We got to stop it, because
not streamed. Not streamed.
We can't look like we don't have order. We got to bring order to this. This is not a beat me down moment. This is a pick me up and let's get this shit together moment. Not for us to come out and attack. We can't do that.
And I'm not finna spend my TikTok life running around. Look, I'm gonna drop y'all like a hot potato and go on with the ones that want to make this happen. I'm not finna spend my TikTok life running around putting out fires. This is stressful. I don't want this. My ankle's gonna get fat. I'm gonna get high blood pressure. I don't want this.
Period.
Either y'all gonna work it out and we gonna come back to the table. We can fight it out and then we gonna hug it out afterwards. Or let's say it now and let me go on and help the people that want to make this happen. Because I'm not leaving Foxy's side. I'm not leaving Kev's side. I'm not leaving the people that want to make it work side. If y'all want to fight, then that's fine. Y'all can fight. But y'all not gonna fight doing this. Y'all can fight on y'all own. Like, no, we ain't doing this. Cause y'all, all our reputations is on this. Not just y'all that got a conflict with each other, all of us. So I want you to think about all of us when you speak. When I speak, I think about all of us. That's why I'm not denigrating nobody. And Petty doing what Petty doing, but that's fine. Let's see if we can get Petty in the meeting to talk this out first.
Right.
No.
Are you gonna come to the meeting, son?
I don't know. We'll see how shit go. I'm just telling you right now, that shit weird.
His big head self gonna be there. Slim, you gonna be there. What time you wanna shoot for though, Foxy, so I can set everything up?
I ain't with the cash out.
It's almost noon Eastern.
Yeah, y'all don't forget my mod appreciation. I did last night. My mods did not get appreciated. Today, I have to make up from last night. So we got to do this ASAP because my mods
It's not gonna
are
be this
my
evening.
first priority today on my live.
I got you. I'm thinking like 2 or 3 as soon as possible. Like
Let's go.
as
Let's go
soon as
with 3.
possible.
If I suggest 3, so that way everybody got the most time. Ms. Nietzsche, will let it interfere with your live you plan on running?
No,
No,
because
3 is
mod
2 her time.
appreciation at
I'm on
noon.
Eastern time.
Yeah, and I'm on Central. So I'll do the mod appreciation at 12 noon, and then that gives us hours, and then we can stop, come to the meeting, and then I can come back and run my normal live. So that's fine, Chef. So that'll be what, 2 my time, Chef?
2 your time. 3 my
Okay,
time.
yes. I'm mod appreciation at 12 noon.
Slim, it's not going to be a round table to jump on anything that you said. The other everybody else will remain on mute till the floor is opened by the commissioner. Okay, it's going to be a time for you to talk and express what you got to say, and then I think the conflict is with Trip for her to talk, and then now if you're saying Petty got a conflict, then for them to talk, and then the commissioner.
Petty
to
got a
talk to y'all.
conflict. Shit.
I said if. I said if. I don't know. I said
Sam,
if.
you're watching it. I'm watching you. I don't know.
Yeah,
we
I'm
don't
over
know
here.
what's
My
going
other
on
phone
over
on
there.
the
I'm
dresser.
concentrating on what you're saying. I'm not over there
Right.
watching it.
I'm not looking at no other lives right now. So
Me
we
either,
don't
Slim.
know what's happening. We're right here.
Yeah, Slim. So don't watch it, Slim. Let us all work it out. Don't watch it. I know it's hard. Shit, listen to the P. It's hard not to watch you be talked about. But I think that that's not going to help us. I think we all need to try to get in touch with Petty and say, let's do this off the app. And so in Slim, we all got to have the same mind frame. We all got to go in with the same think process. I think this is trial and error, and I think that this can be worked on. So, I've never reached out to Petty behind the scene, but this is one time I think I'm finna reach out to her. We gotta get us together. But we can't look like we fighting out here and we the ones bringing peace. That's what cannot happen. We can't be fighting and bringing peace. It don't go together. It's got to be balanced.
Direct conflict. One cannot conflict with the other. So Slim, one of the things we're going to do is we're going to put a phone tree in. Foxy, if everybody's okay with sharing their phone number and also an email so that communication can be smoother and faster. We're going to do that too in the meeting if we can put that on a motion to put that on the agenda. Also too, I'll go over there and talk with Petty and see if I can get her to come. We shooting for 2:00 Eastern, 3:00 Central.
That's just the opposite.
No, huh?
Eastern is in front of Central. 3 Eastern, 2 Central.
2 Central. Yeah. Sorry, I'm Central, so I don't care about nobody else's time zone because it's like what 9:00 where you at, Slim? Nah, it's 8. Ain't it 8? Slim, get out of that doggone live.
Get out to live,
it's
Slim. Slim, get out to live.
In Cali.
Nikki Nicole, you're right. I know y'all want to see us turn the other cheek, and that's what I'm trying to do. I don't know if you're a supporter of mine, Nikki Nicole, but I am trying to turn the other cheek, and I know the supporters want to see it. That's why we're not going to fight with Petty. That's why we're not going to let y'all see what the world want to see. Y'all want, not you, Nikki, so don't think I'm talking about you, but majority of the people want to see us fail.
Right.
They want to see this fail, not us, the mission to fail. And the mission will not fail. Now, we might lose some folk on the mission, but that's okay because where one drop off, God will make somebody else come in. So we just got to get together. Slim, stop watching the live. Kappa, if you
I'm just trying to block some people. That's it.
Slim, get out of there.
All right,
Get out of there.
Kappa, let's go over to Petty's line.
Y'all go over to Petty's.
Okay. All righty. On my way. All right, bro. I'll see you. I'll see you in a few hours. Okay. All right, Slim. Okay. All righty. Bye-bye. Thank you for the gifts, y'all.
Thank you, Nikki Nicole. Slim, we got this. We got this. We do. It's okay. It's okay. But listen, we all gonna come together. I know. We gonna get to the point, Mommy Shack. We all gonna come together. This is just trial and error. And this is 14 people with strong minds. I feel like it. I don't know everybody that's in there. I don't grace everybody panels all the time, but I have seen everybody that's in these meetings, except for Omar. And he's not there yet. I think that this is trial and error, but I don't think it's too late. It's not gonna fail. But Slim, you ain't listening. I know this is good to me. You hear me, T-Mac? It's gonna be
listening. I'm listening. But it's just funny though.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, we have to look at it and learn from everybody's perspective. I think Patty is just upset right now because of the words that was chose last night. But there is nothing wrong with saying I'm sorry and it's a misclear understanding. I came out and I said some words last night that probably made it look like I wasn't interested. I'm more invested today than I was yesterday. That doesn't mean I'm not invested. So I think that once we choose better words to say, then the conversations can be better. I was not invested as well because the moment somebody else's name got brought up in that meeting, other than ours, I lost an inch more of not being invested. But at the end of the day, today, I'm more invested than yesterday. So I understand what you're saying, Slim. Sometimes it ain't what we say, it's how we say it. And I think that we can just get this shit off the ground. Right now, we still on the runway. We are still on the runway and our passengers feeling it. So once we lift up and we get this off the ground, it is going to be all right. We still on the runway. So I think that we're putting ourselves above the cloud and we ain't never left the ground. And we got to just we got to stay on the ground for a little bit. And it's okay. God work on the ground just like he do in the middle, and he showed work upstairs. So we just got to make sure that where we are right now, that we fix it before we take off. And that's just it. Let's just fix it before we take off. Period. 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 You know what? My mama used to say this. When we used to have doubt in God, and especially if we went somewhere, me and my older sister, we gonna fly. My baby sister ain't never flew before. And we would come back and we would show any doubt in the room. My mama used to say, how is it that you jumped on an airplane and had more faith in a pilot than you have faith in God? So one thing that we got to realize, we'll put more trust in a man with us in the air than when we're the man that control the air. Slim, it's gonna be all right. We still at takeoff. Mm-hmm. Period. We have not took off and we damn sure ain't landed. So I know now where you are. I'm going to go over there in the comments and ask Petty, can we all have this meeting, Slim? But just remember one thing, Slim, we ain't took off yet.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Thank y'all for the love and the gifts over here. Thank y'all. I'll be back, Slim.
All right. Look at this shit.
Because we can't run other people's platforms. But if you get the list, you see what it is, certain people are agreeing to it, and then if somebody decides not to agree to it, then you can't come back and say, oh, somebody picking on me, somebody doing this. You can't cry and complain because we set out a suggestion on how to get clean to where it's not so much.
Do me a favor. Get off that live.
So now you just gotta deal
because it's doing nothing but making you more and more angrier. I understand you have been through a lot. So have I. But at the end of the day, you bigger than that. You way bigger than that. I look up to you as my little brother. Just like on your live the other day, I don't know if you saw it or not. I say, well, Slim, I'm in Dallas right now till the 30th of the month. I say, I'd love to meet you and just chill and sit and talk. Though. The same things you've been through, and I'm going to say it, I'm not going to stutter or none of that. The same things you've been through with females. I've been with females 33 years of my life. And guess what? I've been abused by them 33 years of my life. It's not to say that you're always going to be abused by a female, because God is going to send you the right female because you are a good man. You're definitely a good man. And I definitely look up to you. And I'm on your team. And that's all I wanted to say. and I am a subscriber, and you can drop me.
All right.
Slim, I got a question.
Well,
All this time, right, when y'all be talking about these meetings, y'all normally just have the panel with the people who's involved with the meeting.
mm-hmm.
So why panel people that they know have odds with you to talk about what your stance on the meeting?
Mm-hmm.
That's not a part of the meeting. They're not coming with no good. They're not coming for no peace. They're not coming with no good intentions. They're not coming for no betterment. They coming with the "I told you so." What part of is that gonna help? What that's gonna do?
Cause motherfuckers can't think that far, man.
Like what? I want to be for real.
Motherfuckers can't think that far, Shell.
People is listening to this shit, right? And I'm not trying to be funny, but the meeting has now became the fucking content for this week. All fucking week, this meeting been content, right? This is the shit people is talking about.
Man, so motherfuckers I ain't gonna lie to you. Some people can't think far enough. Feel me? That's the real reason. Know what I'm saying? Some people can't think far enough to be able to see shit for what it is. No, and that's just that shit. But me personally, I'm really not even giving a fuck. Like I'm really starting to not give a fuck. I'm watching.
Mm-hmm.
You got so many people that feel like, oh, he be drinking and shit. Come on, everybody. You got so many people be like, oh, he be drinking, he drunk. Know what I'm saying? He this, he that. And I'm like, shit, bro, drinking on the highways affect me.
Facts.
I still be thinking my motherfucking mind, feel me? It's a point in time where you'll know that I'm drunk as a motherfucker and I ain't there no more. But for the most part, that shit don't be the issue. I be speaking my mind.
But
y'all be getting mad at me for y'all be getting mad at me like now you got motherfuckers over there. He's not a leader. How when I done said all of this, man, this shit fucking funny though.
But what I wanted to
shit fucking funny.
My thing
shit fucking funny when the motherfuckers say you not a leader, but motherfuckers want to take you down. Well, if I'm a non-factor, why is y'all speaking on me?
My question is, if this is real, right? And this was some shit that was led in their heart and they felt so strong about it being real. Why the first approach to a situation that's happening amongst the group, this is how low and how dark y'all getting. And the shit ain't even went through yet. The first ounce of something not aligning with what y'all stand for, y'all done turned y'all motherfucking back on one person that's in the core group. What the fuck is y'all doing? Like, is this shit for real or for real for fake? Like, what is it? Is y'all just playing nice for the sake of playing nice? Or is this shit that's real? And this is what I get. I hate when people say you can't point out facts because it's like the same thing when people say victim shaming. Just because somebody sees some shit and can speak on some shit because they're a viewer don't mean that they against it. But it's a real question now for a viewer to ask, what is this shit for? Because the shit y'all doing right now. It's a real question. Like, really, what's the real intentions behind this whole movement? Because if it was coming from a genuine place and y'all was really trying to see difference, the difference should have happened with today. The difference should have happened, say, you know what? We know Slim said what he stands for, but he's still a part of this core, and we ain't switching back on all the shit we said this week. That's the difference. That's what peace look like. That's what change look like. Where the fuck is it? The first,
it ain't gonna be there, Shell, because it ain't gonna be there because there's division. There's already division in the motherfucking group. Like, it is already a division amongst us. Feel me? You got certain people that fuck with certain people. Feel me? And you got certain people that don't fuck with certain people. Feel me?
To me, I just feel like this whole movement right now is built on quicksand. And the faster the wind blow the motherfucker, the faster the bitch fall. I don't see no foundation. And I think that's what the first meeting should have been on. It shouldn't have been on no voting. It shouldn't be on no putting people in no order, no organization. It should have been built on stability. It should have been built on the foundation, what the meeting is for, what the movement is for. And it shouldn't have been so damn, oh my gosh, and voting on legislation. You can't vote on legislation if we don't even know all the court supreme members. We don't know who all is the fucking judge. It shouldn't even be that serious.
Facts though. AK was going in about the shit too.
This shit should have been a fucking
That
candid
that part
conversation.
that they don't even realize, like it just so happened that my shit just a little bit more popular, but AK was talking about this shit too.
It should have been a candid, lighthearted conversation.
I get hit every time because I get hit every time. Only reason I get hit is because motherfuckers know that, you know, like shit, going at it with me, I give you a little attention, then you got a little dirt on me, you know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna keep throwing that shit around. Motherfuckers ain't, I'll tell you any day of the week, any motherfucking day of the week, feel me? Motherfuckers only go after people that they can hurt, feel me? You can only hurt me on the app, know what I'm saying? It like people, I am a factor on this fucking app. And I apologize to anybody that felt like I was saying that I used anybody yesterday. That wasn't for y'all. It wasn't for the people that fuck with me on a daily basis. It wasn't for the people that believe in me, that show up and they do what they do on a regular basis. I was talking about the people that don't give no fuck, that only cared about coming over here and bonding with me through my situation. Know what I'm saying? Because I was going against somebody that they don't like. I never sit here and say that I used or abused anybody. If that was the case, shit, I go hard for everything that I want, and I don't do that. I understand that people support me from the kindness of their heart, but the people that'll be in here just because some fuck shit going on with this person or that person, that's who I was talking about.
My thing is support comes in all different shapes, forms, and fashions. Sometimes somebody supporting a movement, they whole point of it can be to tell the fucking truth and see shit for what it is.
But
just
I see
because
shit
I'm
for
not
what
saying
it is.
everything is great, everything was good, just because somebody don't say that don't mean they against it. Some people want this shit to work, but they want this shit to work the right fucking way.
Yeah. And
the
the
shit
other
that is
part,
going on right now is not the fucking right way.
what is it like this yeah. All right, I'm chill for a second.
Lord. Y'all right. Y'all not gonna make each other the content no more. Y'all gonna make this damn whole correlation the content. It's gonna be a collective group. All 15 of y'all gonna be the content in one spec.
This is definitely becoming so unfun.
Yeah. I can see that.
This is why I was saying, and I wanted to come up and speak about it when they was in here, especially while Kappa was on the panel, because she's one of the forefronters of the organization of everything. As a business person that is successful, what I was saying was, it's certain rules and regulations that need to be put in place for y'all to move forward with this, so these types of things can't happen. If you set laws and charge people, each time y'all decide to go into y'all meetings, there should be a offering that's taken up. That offering can be released to people by the end of the week, right before y'all have y'all next meeting. Whoever disobeys the laws that's set forth, like going live talking about things that y'all talked about. Going live and talking about things that should be left in the meeting, or bashing somebody about things that should have been left in the meeting, et cetera, et cetera. Now, once you get fined, the next time you need to get kicked out.
I'm just sleeping.
Like, period. You guys were saying, stuff about how the House of Representatives goes live and stuff like that. Yeah, but they also have private meetings that nobody gets to see, but you just hear the meetings, and they not going to run all around and talk about what's happening at their meetings. What happens at their meetings, stay at their meetings for a reason. They have laws in place for that kind of stuff. And that's what I was talking about. Now, as far as certain people that you fell out, like I told y'all before, it's a lot of times where people just come at me for no reason. And sometimes you got to just see people for who they are. Some people been waiting on this moment to fall out, but you got to choose to still rise above that occasion. You know what I'm saying? Figure out if that person and you want to mess with each other or not. But I wouldn't leave the group over that person or those people. Like,
right. I definitely don't think you should lead a group.
Because you still are a big impact, on and off this app. It's not even just, this is bigger than just this app. You was chosen for a reason. So people gonna come at you, all kind of weird and stuff like that. People been waiting to do this kind of stuff. Yeah. That's why I don't really even feed into it like talking about it, because I know what it's about. When you have a certain light on you, people see that. You know, especially when you prophetic and you got all kinds of stuff going on with your life. They can't understand why things is going on with your life and stuff like that. They come at you weird for no reason. It's a lot of times where I just choose silence. It's a lot of times where I just choose to just leave it alone, let it be what it is, because I see the enemy for who it is. A lot of people think they just living their life and they in control, but a lot of entities is in control of people. And when you got some good things going for yourself and you really making a change and an impact on something like this app, and people noticing you making a change and an impact on this app, you being known for being a positive person on this app now. People don't know you from being what everybody's trying to bring up right now. People know you from being a positive person on this app, for giving people a space to be themselves, giving people a space to understand who they really truly are, and also helping people with some of their issues in life. That's what people know you for now. The enemy don't like that. So you're going to get come at left. Sometimes it's going to happen. You're going to get striked every now and then. But everything don't cause for a response. Sometimes you just got to let it go, bro.
Slim, all I ask of you is to make it right. That's it. It's too many people on this app waiting for this to fail. Literally. I wish that everything that was said on the back end, then bring it to the internet, because these MFers is running their lips. Do you understand me? I need you to make it happen. I want you to be that person. Because you say I can't, I can. That's all I want you to do. I can. You can do this, Slim.
No.
You can do it. You can do anything you put your mind to. It doesn't matter who's in that room. Your voice matters. And if you want change, make it happen. That's it. F the naysayers, because they waiting for you to fail. And I can go to platform and listen. And they run your name down in the ground, baby. But make this shit look good. Do you understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Make it look good. With a smile on your face.
No.
Make it happen. Because they waiting for this to go down. It's not. There's a lot of people who's rooting for every last one of y'all. Because we want some change too. We can't keep coming in spaces that everything is always negative and somebody's coming after somebody, somebody's doxing somebody, somebody's threatening to come pull up to somebody's house and hurt somebody. It's time for a change.
I feel it, but you know that you do realize, like, whether I'm in that group or not, you know how my shit run like that no matter what. We don't do none of that dumb shit. I don't get into it with people like that. I didn't clean up even Trip. She gonna run her little shit show for a couple of days, but baby, I'm not gonna keep responding to you. I'm gonna get up off of you after I just say what I need to say about you. I'm gonna get up off of you. I don't have that much.
What it's for.
I don't have that much energy to be going at people all goddamn day. Like, I got better things to do with myself.
Correct.
People, it's crazy how you fuck with a motherfucker, then on Mad Day, now you got all this shit, you know what I'm saying? If it took just that for you to go in like that, what does that say?
But what I'm saying is, I understand your position, but it should have never came on this internet where everybody has something to say. You see what I'm saying? You got to be the bigger person sometimes. Even though somebody might come at you anyway, be that bigger person.
Okay,
that's all I'm saying.
Can I say something about that part right there? All right. Do I think that, first of all, I personally know Slim didn't want to do that. He even said, let me shut up, let me not say it. He didn't want to be on the live. It was a suggestion out of the comment section for him to go on Sub Live. He said, all right, cool, I'll do that. That's how that played out. 2, we cannot act like the people that heard Slim say what he said didn't also watch the meeting. It wasn't like he brought something in secret or a back-end conversation to the app. Because
Well,
we
he
had
wasn't the
already
only
saw
one
all
on
that.
live, so I'm not holding him for that because I was on Rick's live and it was broadcast. So that's not my problem. I'm talking about for this morning. That's not my issue.
I feel like out of this morning, Slim just I don't know, Slim. What you did this morning? Why you did that, Slim?
What you talking about? Why I did what?
She said she's talking about for this morning. What did you do this
Yeah,
morning?
for people to be literally going after each other this morning. Slim
Now
is
she
not the
talking
only
about
one
when I
that was
said,
broadcasting.
and when I said what I said last night. Man,
Yeah, it
people
was
come after
last
the
night.
strongest one. They gonna come after the strongest one, man. Karen was talking about this shit last night too.
Right.
Everybody
But
had
ain't
they
nobody
say.
say. Everybody had their own opinions about the shit. Know what I'm
They
saying?
did, but it
I
shouldn't went left.
gave my valid critique. Know what I'm saying? Without hitting nobody. Now what? Hey Penelope. Now why the fuck y'all mad? Cause I said what I said. Feel me? I didn't say nothing in there. Cause look, you motherfuckers is closed mind. You hear how? If you already hear how motherfuckers going in about me saying he ain't nobody on the app, he ain't no leader, he ain't this and he ain't that. Was I wrong for not speaking?
Right.
No, you
This the first thing that came. This the first thing that came out y'all mouth when y'all get mad.
Right. This shit never left the app. Let's be honest. It never left the app.
Facts.
All this shit already
And we
been
could have
there.
argued in that motherfucker. We could have did out of this in the room. Y'all wasn't streaming, but y'all streamed it. So shit, motherfucker come ask me about it, ask me my take on it. Nah, I'm talking about it.
Understood. But to be honest, it should have never been streamed because whatever went
They
on
can
in
push
that room.
me out. Like you could push me out. I just stood alone against everybody when it was everybody against me, goddamn me. I stood alone and fought. I didn't fight for them, feel me? Like, come on, man.
But whatever went in that room should have stayed in that room. If it was, especially if it shouldn't have been streamed in the first place, because you're going to have a lot of people waiting for the downfall of
I'm
it
talking
all.
about without having a big creator on my side, bro. That's what I mean by that.
Listen, hey,
No
Slim,
big creators on my side now, bro. I fought all of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
good morning, Slim, and panel.
Hey, Freeze.
Listen, y'all can't put a table together without all the screws and components, okay? Because it's going to fall. If everyone is not aligned on what is going on in the movement that is trying to be put together, then it's going to fail. To me, I agree with Shell. It has turned into content at this point. There is no unity. Why, if y'all are trying to start a movement, is everybody bringing it to the forefront? It should have been left in the dark so the fire starters wouldn't continue to pour gasoline on the fire. Okay? Now, this shit is getting on my nerve. All right? Because at the end of the day, why tear him down continuously? Day after day after day after day. It is somebody with his name in their mouth and on some negative shit. All right? Now, this shit is starting to piss me off because at this point, I'm about to start getting into it with people because y'all keep poking at this boy, excuse me, man, and y'all not even seeing that's not part of y'all coalition. It's don't got nothing to do with the coalition. And the people that's got a mother, I don't got a bone to put in this motherfucker. But if I have to put up my motherfucking dukes, I will. I will get into it with everybody because at the end of the day, y'all not letting him be in peace to help do the coalition. That should have not been streamed. Everybody should have been in the dark. Listen, I was in my own live, so I didn't see him. When people was coming over there telling me about it, I said I didn't care. I don't got nothing to do with that. Now, once all of y'all got y'all shit together and had everybody, all the I's dotted and the T's crossed, it should have been revealed. Ain't shit motherfucking solidified. Shit ain't solidified for people to motherfucking have a voice yet. Everybody should have been quiet at the table, taking votes to put people in prospective places. Now this is turning into a Bash Slim narrative with all these heifers.
For no reason.
All right? It's not cool. It's not cool. Hey, Shell, it's not cool for them to keep trying to pull his motherfucking hair and he can't swing back. Well, guess what, y'all? He got people that's willing to swing back for him that is a woman. All right?
Because at the end of the day, if the coalition was trying to put some shit together, this should have been deaded this morning. Should nobody have got on there and called all the other B's?
They was gonna do all of it anyway, man. The way that this shit work, man, these people don't want that shit to work, man. Some of these people ain't gonna have platforms. They don't got nobody to talk about. And when y'all gonna realize that only a few of us gonna be able to have a platform after this shit go down if they ain't talking about nobody. Hey,
but then what's
I'm one
the
of
point?
them. Kev one of them. Rick one of them. Tea Time, she could do her own thing. She always had numbers, know what I'm saying? But you got Trip she run her platform off of everybody else shit, feel me, and going in on people. Motherfucking Auntie Petty, truth be told, she run her shit off of being in everybody motherfucking business. They're just facts. Know what I'm saying? And if there's no business that can be discussed, what do you have to talk about? Who else? Like, man, it ain't no way you can do that shit. Know what I'm saying? A lot of these platforms run off of talking about the next motherfucker. Feel me? Like I said, even when I said what I said last night, how many times y'all heard me say I don't give a fuck about them numbers, and when them numbers get high, I start asking for money. Why I ask for money? Know what I'm saying? Cause I know that's gonna make motherfuckers leave. And the ones that do be here, cause they watching me crash out and they loving the shit show, fuck it. Pay me while you watching it. Just like I told Trip last night. If you want to see me beef with somebody on here, pay me to beef. Pay to watch the beef. Because if you don't give a fuck when I'm over here doing positive shit, when we doing one-on-ones, when we over here talking somebody off the ledge, or I'm trying to help somebody, you motherfuckers don't be in here. So why the fuck am I going to let y'all sit in this motherfucker, know what I'm saying, when it's a shit show and y'all don't give a fuck? Like, I didn't learn the app too well. Most motherfuckers don't get it. I didn't learn and figure this app out all too well.
Right, Slim. That's my thing. Where was it when the one-on-ones first started out and you was pouring your heart out to people for them to see the work that they needed in themselves? Where was these people then? Where was you on anybody backdrop saying Slim is really out here helping black women see themselves through a different perspective because he used to be a toxic nigga and he's showing them how toxic niggas can do them? Where was this shit then? Where was this publicity? Where was all that then? It's only Slim as a fuck nigga when you against him. Why he can't never be a stand-up guy and you rock with him? But because before he even stepped off the porch to even get in other people's panels, he was helping people over here.
Well,
over here. Are you the problem was a real fucking thing. He just got tired of pouring himself night and night and it took a toll on his body. But Are You a Problem was here for months.
And
facts, dude. That's the reason why.
As much as I don't want to say this,
this the reason why I
Slim.
started my shit like that. This the reason why my platform been doing all this shit that they talking about they need to do. I've been doing this shit. They want to say I ain't a motherfucking leader. I built the motherfucking platform on positivity. You know what I'm saying? Did that shit first. I've been on some, know what I'm saying? This is Switzerland. Feel me? If you got beef with another motherfucker that I'm cool with, it ain't no reason. It ain't no, you can't come here with that. Been on that shit. When it came to beef that was getting taken too far, what was I doing? Hey, look, man, fuck that shit, bro. This shit been going on for too long. Why don't y'all sit down and have a conversation? Been on that shit. What the fuck do you mean? The fuck do you mean?
Slim,
can I say this?
You hungry, Slim? You want
He probably ain't ate.
Do you need some breakfast? I'll cash up you some money for DoorDash. You hungry?
Nah, I ain't hungry.
So at the end of the day, Slim, you got to protect your energy. I don't care what nobody say. You got to worry about your platform. You can't worry about what everybody else doing, how they fucking do it. You got to worry about you and protecting your peace. Do you see this disturbing your peace? Do you see how other people come into your peace and wreck the whole situation? It ain't cool. Because what I'm seeing is not the Slim I saw 3 months ago.
Here's the thing, right? I say let the whole goddamn thing crash out on its own.
Let them burn that motherfucker up.
I would not be contributing to anything so that they could blame me for a goddamn thing. And that's just me. I would respectfully decline and say, you know what, initially I thought this was a good idea, but respectfully, I'm going to have to decline the offer. And I thank y'all for giving me the opportunity, but at this time, I feel like for myself, my mental health and my mental well-being, I do not want to be here. And go about your day.
For your peace. For your peace.
Period, friends. Period. That's what I'm
This
saying.
ain't bringing no coalition. This bringing bullshit. I'm listening on one phone to all the shit they saying to you, saying about you, and then I'm in here with you. I'm getting pissed. I'm getting real pissed, and
it
I
ain't
don't
nothing
want
for you
to.
to get pissed about. That's what
Because
happened.
they bullying you. It's a bully. It's a
Nah, we
bully
ain't gonna say they not. They
situation.
not. I ain't gonna call it bullying. I ain't gonna call it bullying. It just shit. When I speak my mind, motherfucker be having a problem with it.
And that's
Okay,
why I'm
should
saying move
nobody
on.
be mad at you speaking your mind, Slim? You are a whole human individual motherfucker. You should be able to motherfucker speak your mind on something that is supposed to be a put together unity situation. I don't see no unity in this. And I wouldn't respect anyone that say they trying to pull together unity and they not trying to cease the shit that's being said today.
Slim, you think shrimp and grits sound good this morning? What you think? Shrimp and grits?
I don't know.
I was thinking about shrimp and grits or fish and grits. I don't know. What you think?
I had catfish and grits yesterday.
All right, Slim, I'll go back on.
What's up, my brother Slim, man? I just came up here to encourage you, and everybody over here is right, man. They need to stop this bullshit. People are so fucking miserable with their life, they want to come after other people for being right. This shit don't make any sense at all. I just wanted to come up and encourage you, brother, and all of that.
I actually think
Hey,
that
this is
y'all are a
Christian.
beautiful team.
I just say keep doing you.
All
And keep
y'all together is a beautiful team collectively. Bright minds, articulate.
Appreciate you, Gemini.
Y'all got to come together and make it happen. That's all I'm saying. Put your differences to the side and make this shit happen. Because a lot of us are actually rooting for you, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Whether you know it or not, I got your back.
Slim, what you think about a mimosa? Mimosa sound good as a bitch today too, ain't it?
I'm finna drink a bottle of gin.
All right,
juice,
Slim, I'm a draw.
No, yet.
Gin, now you run out. You got too much dip on your chip. You see how bad you be running that? I said a mimosa. I ain't said nothing about a gin.
That's what no.
Gin.
Here, come on, Slim.
What about a
Slim,
mimosa?
me
What
and
you
you,
like?
we gonna drink a
Oh, Slim, guess what I'm going to do today? Guess what I'm going to do?
The mimosa,
I'm going to Target. You know I love a Target trip. I'm going to Target.
Man, Shells, where
Slim,
Target?
what? I know what I'm gonna get out of Target.
Target
I know what
again?
I'm gonna get. I know what I'm gonna get out of Target. I'll be back, Slim. Be back.
Slim, you gotta really get back on. You gotta get back on what you doing. You, I'm not gonna lie to you.
If you guys follow my lead, we're gonna get them there. We just gotta stop going back to the same conversation, okay, guys? Follow my lead.
We want to. Long as he don't go find that bottle of gin, don't touch a damn thing. Go drink some damn water and some orange juice.
Also,
look, they voting me off the island. Y'all, they voting me off the island.
Cool. Let them vote you off.
You
don't want to be on the mug anyway.
No, they gonna vote me off the island.
Stop it.
Bon voyage.
That's cool. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. I mean, let them do them. I'm not gonna put nothing negative into it, but I'm gonna just say let them do them. You keep doing your regular scheduled programming, and we're gonna keep the boat moving. Cause baby,
it ain't trying to be funny, and for everybody that voted you off the island, Slim, get rid of their ass. They ain't for you.
Now somebody said, Slim, you are the island.
Slim, you think I'm toxic? Huh, Slim?
Nah.
Oh, you're not toxic, girl. Please.
Why would you say somebody said you was toxic, Shield?
Legal keep muting me, Slim, because it's not fair. He mad I'm in the box.
Did y'all have breakfast?
I had breakfast. So why would you think you're toxic, Shell? Who thinks you're toxic?
My boyfriend, he having a little moment.
Slim.
Legal.
I'm toxic.
Slim.
Tell him to go eat some fish and grits.
I'm getting back to it. I curve beer.
Slim. You the island. That's the problem.
I can see that.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yo.
You see all they see you got all these people behind you.
I've been floating around you the island. That's the problem.
Well, I can see that.
He said he gonna cash out me some money for Target, and I said I prefer you to bring me the money. You think that's toxic?
No, you want to see him. That should show that you want to see his ass. What the hell?
That's what I thought too.
Hey, Slim, turn your camera on for a minute.
So I guess I'm toxic too, Shell. Oh, okay.
Slim, you think that them fish in Dr. Seuss, when he said he don't like green, y'all think that was really good? You think it tastes good, Slim? Yes, Sam. I would not
Green eggs and ham. I ate some green eggs before.
I would not eat them anywhere. Y'all think
Why
them
would
shits
you
would have
eat
been
that?
busting. Them bitches would have been busting. I ain't even finna hold you.
Here, I'm gonna turn
What's
my
up?
camera on. I look a little busted right now because I'm at work.
What's up, girl, Bill?
Hey, Slim.
Hmm.
Did you drink some water this morning?
A little bit. I need to go in the house and go give me some more though.
Yeah,
I got
go
my
get some
bonnet
water.
on.
Take a water break. Hi, how are you?
I am.
Hello.
All right. Remember, you got love coming from Florida.
I appreciate it, mama.
All right. Have a great day.
You do the same.
Bye-bye.
So you think when Dr. Seuss said redfish, bluefish, he ain't knew we was gonna fry that catfish? Did you think he remember that?
Huh?
Never mind.
No, shit.
I'm gonna go back on mute.
Shell, please.
You need to first get you something for your voice. Cause who remember that?
What's good, Slim?
What's up, bro?
Man, I had to come into a space where I feel like, where I won't feel like I'm being attacked. I feel like this would be a good space.
Where you feel like you're being attacked at?
I was on a live where we were talking about like if a man were something about like blonde hair or some shit like that, like a blonde toupee or something. And I was trying to get my 2 cents on it. I was just saying it looked kind of like it didn't look so good on certain men, on certain black men. But like they tried to turn, but then they.
I'm not laughing at you, bro. I'm laughing at my brother in the comments. I'm talking about, hold on, I'm about to attack
try to relate that to women, and I was like, bro, like that shit threw me a whole curveball and shit. But like I don't like being centered like that, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gotta stop. Them conversations ain't nothing but breeding grounds for motherfuckers to attack each other. That's why I stopped talking about their relationship shit so much.
No, it's not a relationship.
I mean, it just period. Gender conversations is nothing but a breeding ground for people to attack each other.
Yeah, sure.
That's all that go on in them conversations. Come on, we've been having the same conversations for the last goddamn. I started this shit like damn near 2 years ago now. 2 years ago now. You know what I'm saying? Like these same conversations been going for the last 2 years. I got tired of talking about it and I quit because all you gonna do is say the same thing. What I'm gonna tell you? Yeah, a man should do this and a woman should do that. Man, do what the fuck gonna make you happy and go and get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, and Omega and Peter were in that conversation, so I probably shouldn't have joined anyway.
Yeah, you tripping with them niggas. Man, look.
Nah, fuck them.
Niggas that can get up every day and argue with a woman, know what I'm saying? Something wrong with them.
Yeah.
If you can get up in the morning and argue with women all goddamn day about what they should be doing, it's something wrong with your ass.
That's true. Yeah.
You need some coochie or something, goddamn. Cause ain't no way in here I'm finna get up early in the morning and start arguing with no goddamn woman.
I don't even know who would even choose to do that.
Not the pay's been dividing us for years.
Go on.
Slim, you like salmon patties?
Oh, salmon. I ain't gonna lie, them hoes be hard. Go on. But yeah, they say they finna vote your boy off the island like shit.
Yeah, you cooking?
No, I'm door dashing. If that could be considered the same thing, then yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, never mind. I just thought I heard a spatula and a skillet or something.
That might have been those tap.
That might be because I'm hungry.
There's a lot of people in here. Goodness.
Slim, don't you think you should get you something to eat, something to drink, and
Slim,
relax?
I got a legit
Yeah,
question.
I'm just like more concerned about your mental health, as far as motherfuckers
My mental
picking and
good,
poking and
baby. I
shit.
ain't gonna lie to you. My mental good. I just really want to see. Now they talking about voting me off the island. I just really want
Slim,
to see.
I do
I
got
just
a
want you
legit
to
question.
just stop fucking with it, man. Take a day to yourself and do some self care for Slim, because ain't nobody gonna do Slim the way Slim would do Slim. You get what I'm saying? I know everybody's saying that they got your best interest.
Attention messy TikTokers. Please follow on Rumble for more messy TikTok news. YouTube will remove this page for community guideline violations after one more strike. The link is in the description.